During the 19th century, the black people were grouped together by their color and separated from others.
So you're saying that the whites and the blacks are separated because, like, the whites didn't really want to have anything to do with the black people?
Yes, because you also thought that they were uncivilized, so they didn't accept them at all.
Do you think that racism back then still affects us today?
Yes, I do believe so. Right now, even now, black people are still discriminated by other people.
Do you think other races are now discriminated like that, the same way that happened in the 19th century?
Not as harsh as it was back then, as in like having slaves and having like housing just for black people, but also in the story lies my teacher told me, we were told about how textbooks now don't include racism in the index, and they don't even define it except for one book, which is the one we're reading right now, which is Pathways.
And even so, Pathways doesn't really explain racism like thoroughly. It just like mentions it briefly. And it talks about like slavery lightly, I guess, in a way. Yeah.
Do you think we're the only place, as well as the U.S., that ignores slavery or doesn't acknowledge it very well?
Ooh.
Well, I would say that racism here isn't as bad as it is in America, because in Canada it's more like multicultural, and there's like a lot of variety in races everywhere here.
Yeah, that is true. Yes, unlike in America, U.S., we're more accepting, I would say, because we had like tons and multiple different type of cultures here. Unlike the U.S., which has like different places for different people, so they're all separated. But here, everyone is together and coexists.
How do you think racism has shaped us today?
I feel that we've learned from the past mistakes that we had with racism, and we are trying to build back up the losses that we had before.
So one of the biggest problems we have today is keeping the truth away from younger generations. Like in the textbook, like it doesn't have all the information that you might need. Like a lot of people were really shocked about when they heard about how famous people like Thomas Jefferson owned slaves. Not much people knew that. And one thing that we can do to help fix it would be to like spread the truth around, like let everyone know what really happened, not just what it says in the textbook, because that's not always like right.
Okay, why does that thing specifically need to change? Why does it need to be fixed?
Well, you need to know about the past. You need to know about the past.
And it might cause like future generations, like children and stuff, to think that racism is like natural and okay in a way if they don't really like know about it and what it causes, like what it's about.
I mean, nowadays, like, they do teach you that slavery and racism is bad, of course, but they don't tell you, like, all the details that you really need to know, right? Yeah.
Okay, what can you do to fix it?
I already said this, but you can just help spread the truth, let people know little stories that happened back then, give them little facts, just let them know what really happened.
Okay, why do you think people aren't telling the younger generation what actually happened? Why do you think they're lying?
Maybe because they don't want to make their nation's past seem like the worst thing ever. They want to keep their nation like seeming like a good place to live. They want people to feel safe and just that.
Inclusive.
So you're saying that the white people are hiding, like, not technically hiding, but not really explaining racism and slavery to people so they could like feel safe in America, and they don't like.
Yeah, pretty much. That's what I kind of think. Maybe not just for white people, but like the government and stuff.